Our progress report says we are at stage 3, paragraph page 180.
Yeah.
And our last headword was whiskey, newer type of lesson. Our favorite whiskey. Okay. So let's start with revision. Ready?
Yeah. Okay.
Here we go. Okay, so can you cover both your eyes with only one hand? Can you cover both your eyes with only one hand? Yes, I can
Yes,
cover
I can
both my
cover both
eyes
my eyes
with only
with
one hand.
only one hand.
What am I doing? What am I doing? You're
You are
covering your
you are
watch
covering watch
with your right hand.
with your right hand.
Very good. What covers our heads? What covers our heads? Our hair
Our heads
covers.
covers
Our hair
our hair.
cover our heads.
Our hair covers our heads.
Very good. What color is snow? What color snow? Snow
Snow's
white.
white.
Does it generally snow very much in the hot countries of the world? Does it generally snow very much in the hot countries of the world? No, it doesn't generally
No.
snow.
Sorry.
Huh? Can you hear me?
It's noisy.
It's noisy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Your
my headphone is noisy?
yeah.
Oh, let me check. How about now?
It's okay.
It's okay? Oh, maybe it's like
Yes.
that. Okay, one more. Does it generally snow very much in the hot countries of the world? Does it generally snow very much in the hot countries of the world? No, it
No,
doesn't generally
it does
snow
generally snow
very much in the
very
hot
much in
countries
the
of the
hot
world.
countries of the
It
world.
generally snow
It generally
very
snow
little.
very little.
Very good. What kind of weather do you prefer? Hot, warm, cool, or cold? What kind of weather do you prefer? Hot, warm, cool, or cold? I prefer
Oh, I prefer cool
weather.
weather.
Like autumn. Okay. What kind of weather are we having these days? What kind of weather are we having these days? We are having
We are happy
cool weather these
cool weather
days.
these days.
Is British weather pleasant in winter? Is British weather pleasant in winter? No.
No,
British weather
British
isn't
weather
pleasant in
isn't
winter.
present in winter.
It's unpleasant.
It's unpleasant.
Very good. What am I holding in my left hand? What am I holding in my left hand? You're holding
You are
a pen
holding a pen
in your left hand.
in your left hand.
Which hand do you hold your pen in when you write? Which hand do you hold your pen in when you write? I hold my
I
pen
hold my
in
pens
my
in my right hand.
when I
Right
write.
hand. When I write.
Very good. Can you hold a complicated conversation in English? Can you hold a complicated conversation in English? Yes or no?
No,
I can't
I
hold
can't
a
hold a
complicated
complicated
conversation in
conversation in
English yet.
English. Yet
Yet I can hold a
I can
simple
hold a
conversation
simple
in
conversation
English
in
at the
English
moment.
at the moment.
Very good. About how many matches does a matchbox generally hold? About how many matches does a matchbox generally hold? A matchbox generally
Matchbox
holds
generally
about
holds about 100
matches.
matches.
Very good. About how long can you hold your hand above your head for? About how long can you hold your hand above your head for? I can hold my
I can
hand
hold my
above my
hand
head
above my
for
head
about,
for about 10 minutes.
no, very long. Very good. Do you know what I have in my pocket? Do you know what I have in my pocket? Yes or no?
No,
I don't
I
know what
don't
you
know
have in your
what you
pocket.
have in your pocket.
Do you know if I live further from there than you do? Do you know if I live further from there than you do? Yes, I know
Yes, I
that you
know
live
that
further
you
from
live
here
further
than I
from
do.
here than I do.
Reggie, do you know any excellent restaurant near there? Do you know any excellent restaurant near there? Yes or no?
Yes,
I know some
I know
excellent
some
restaurant
excellent
near
restaurant
here.
near
Near here.
near here.
Very good. Do you know any English teachers other than me? Do you know any English teachers other than me? Yes, I
Yes,
know
I
some
know
English teachers. English teachers
some English teachers
other than you.
other than you.
Very good. What's the opposite of the word quick? What's the opposite of the word quick? The opposite
The
of the word
opposite
quick
of word quick
is
is
slow.
slow.
Do you speak Japanese slower than you speak English? Do you speak Japanese slower than you speak English? No, I
No,
don't
I
speak
don't speak
Japanese
Japanese
slower than
slower
I
than
speak
I
English.
speak
I
English.
speak it
I
quicker
speak it
than I
quicker
speak
than
English.
I speak English.
Very good. Do people walk quicker in hot weather than in cold? Do people walk quicker in hot weather than in cold? No.
No,
People don't walk
people don't
quicker
walk quicker
in hot weather
in hot
than in
weather
cold.
than in
They walk
cold. They
slower.
walk slower.
Very good. Do we say every student is good or every students are good? Do we say every student is good or every students are good? We say
We
every
say
student
every
is good.
student is good
Why? Why? Because every
because
is
every
singular.
is singular.
Is every town in the world beautiful? Is every town in the world beautiful? No, not every
No,
town
not
in the
not
world.
not every town in the world
World is beautiful.
is beautiful.
Some are beautiful
Some are
and
beautiful,
some are
and some are
ugly. Ugly.
ugly.
Very good. Do you come here every day of the week? Do you come here every day of the week? Yes or no?
Yes,
I come
no,
here. No, I don't come
no, I
here
don't come here
every day of the
every
week.
day of the week.
I only come
I
here
only come here
how many times? Once,
uh,
twice
once,
a week.
twice a week.
Very good. Do you go to bed at the same time every night? Do you go to bed at the same time every night? No, I
No,
don't go
I
to
don't
bed
go to
at
bed
the same time
at the
every
same
night.
time every
I go
night.
to bed
I go to
at
bed
different times.
at different time.
Does everybody in the world have enough food to eat? Does everybody in the world have enough food to eat? No, not
No,
everybody
not
in the world
everybody in the
has
world
enough food
has
to eat.
enough to eat.
Wait, is everything in your room the same color? Is everything in your room the same color? No, not
No,
everything
not
in my
everything
room
in my
is the
room
same
is
color.
the same color.
Some things are
Some
red
things are red
and some things are
and
blue,
some things are blue,
green, etc.
green, etc.
Very good. Does it snow everywhere in the world? Does it snow everywhere in the world? No, it
No,
doesn't
it
snow
doesn't
everywhere
know
in the world.
everywhere in the world.
In some
In
places, it
some
does.
places it does.
And in some places,
In some
it
places
doesn't.
it doesn't.
Very good. Is it raining outside now? Is it raining outside now? Yes or no?
Uh, no,
It isn't
it
raining
isn't raining
outside now.
outside now.
Do you like walking in the rain? Do you like walking in the rain? Yes or no?
Uh, no,
I don't like
I don't
walking
like walking
in the rain.
in the rain.
When it rains, what do we cover our heads with? When it rains, what do we cover our heads with? When it rains,
When it
we
rains,
cover our
we
heads
cover our
with a
heads
hat
with a
or
hat
an umbrella.
or an umbrella.
Very good. Does Thursday always follow Wednesday? Does Thursday always follow Wednesday? Yes,
Yes,
Thursday always
Thursdays
follows
always
Wednesday.
follows Wednesday.
Is Christmas always on the 25th of December? Is Christmas always on the 25th of December? Yes,
Oh yes,
Christmas is
Christmas
always
is
on the
always on
25th
the
of
25th
December.
of December.
Must we always open our mouths when we want to eat? Must we always open our mouth when we want to eat? Yes, we
Yes,
must
we
always
must
open
always
our
always open
mouths
our
when
mouths
we want to eat.
when we want to eat.
Do you always reply to letters you receive? Do you always reply to letters you receive? Yes or no?
No,
I don't
I
always
don't
reply
always
to
reply
letters I
to
receive.
letters I receive.
Where is the weather nicer today than yesterday? Is the weather nicer today than yesterday? Yes or no?
Oh
The
yes,
weather's
yes, the
nicer
weather's
today
nice today
than yesterday.
than yesterday.
One more. Yes, the weather's
Yes, the
nicer
weather's
today
nicer today
than yesterday.
than yesterday.
Which is the nicest part of your town? Which is the nicest part of your town? The
Uh,
city center or the shopping malls, the park?
yes.
The park,
Shopping,
the
the
shopping
park,
malls
shopping, yes.
is the
Shopping mall
nicest
is
part
nicest park
of my town.
of my town.
Very good. Are you always nice to other people? Are you always nice to other people? Yes or no?
Oh yes,
I'm always
I
nice
always
to
nice
other people.
to other people.
Very good. Okay, what's the past tense of I am, you are, and he is? What's the past tense of I am, you are, and he is? The past tense of I
Past tense
am
of I
is I
am
was.
is I
You
was.
are
You
is
are
you were.
is you were,
And he
and he
is he was.
is he was.
Wait, was I here 2 weeks ago? Was I here 2 weeks ago? Yes, you were
Yes,
here
you were
2 weeks
here
ago.
2 weeks ago.
Were you here 2 weeks ago? Were you here 2 weeks ago? Yes, I
Yes,
was
I
here
was
2 weeks
here
ago.
2 weeks ago.
Where were you at this time yesterday? Where were you at this time yesterday? I was
I was
where? At home in the office.
at home
At this time
at this
yesterday.
time yesterday.
Were we in this room last week? Were we in this room last week? Yes, we
Yes,
were in
we
this
were
room
in
last
this
week.
room last week.
Very good. Were they here 2 lessons ago? Were they here 2 lessons ago? Yes, they were
Yes,
here
they were
two
here
lessons
two
ago.
lessons ago.
Very good. Okay, what's the difference between a road and a street? What's the difference between a road and a street? The difference
The
between
difference
a
between
road and a
a
street
road and the
the
street
diff
that
is generally
is
the
generally
road is in
the
the
road
country
is in the
and
country
connects two
and
towns.
connect
Connects two
to
towns.
towns,
Whereas a street
whereas a
is in a
street is
town
a town
and generally has
and
shops in
generally
it.
has
In it.
shop in it.
Very good. Do you live in a road or a street? Do you live in a road or a street? I live in
I
a.
live in a street.
Very good. What's this? What's this? It's a line.
It's a line.
Are there a lot of lines on an old person's face? Are there a lot of lines on an old person's face? Yes, there are
Yes,
a
there
lot of
are
lines
a lot of
on
lines
an old
on
person's
an old
face. Person's face.
person's face.
Very good. Okay, is this a crooked line? Is this a crooked line? No, it
No,
isn't
it
a
isn't
crooked line.
a crooked line.
It's a straight
It's a
line.
straight line.
Very good. Okay. Is the road between New York and California straight? Is the road between New York and California straight? No. The
No,
road
the
between
road between
New York and
New York
California
and
isn't
California
straight.
isn't straight.
It's crooked.
It's crooked.
Very, crooked.
Crooked.
Very good. After drinking a bottle of whiskey, can people walk in a straight line? After drinking a bottle of whiskey, can people walk in a straight line? No. After
No,
drinking
after
a bottle
drinking
of
about
whiskey,
but or
Momar? No. After
no,
drinking
after
a
drinking
bottle of
about
whiskey,
whiskey,
people can't walk
people can't
in a
walk
straight
in a
line.
straight
They
line.
walk in a
They walk
crooked line.
in the crooked line.
Is ABC Street crooked? Is ABC Street crooked? No.
No,
ABC Street
ABC Street
isn't crooked.
isn't
It's
crooked.
straight.
It's straight.
Very good. And that's the end of our revision. Very good. Very fast. Let's have new word. Okay, repeat.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Very good. Okay, listen. The word sometimes is an adverb. It means not always. For example, the sun doesn't always shine. Sometimes it shines, and sometimes the sky is covered with clouds. Easter isn't always in March. Sometimes it's in March, and sometimes it's in April, in like the spring. Let's practice. Does the sun always shine? Does the sun always shine? No, the
No,
sun
the
doesn't
sun
always
doesn't
shine.
always shine.
Sometimes it shines,
Sometimes it
and
shines, and
sometimes the
sometimes
sky is
the
covered
sky is
with
covered
clouds.
with clouds.
Is it always hot in France? Is it always hot in France? No, it
No,
isn't
it
always
isn't
hot in
always
France.
hot in France.
Sometimes it's hot,
Sometimes it's
and
hot, and
sometimes it's
sometimes
cold.
it's cold.
Is Easter always in March? Is Easter always in March? No,
No,
Easter
it
isn't
Easter
always in
isn't
March.
always in March.
Sometimes it's in March,
Sometimes it's in March,
and
and
sometimes it's
sometimes
in April.
it's in April.
Greg, do you always get up at the same time every morning? Do you always get up at the same time every morning? No, I
No,
don't
I
always
don't
get up
always
at the
get up
same
at
time
the
every
same time
morning.
every morning.
Sometimes I get up
Sometimes
early,
I get up
and
early,
sometimes
and
I get up late,
I
and
sometimes
sometimes
and
I
sometimes
get up
I
late.
get up late.
Very good. Next, repeat. Government,
Government,
law.
law,
Very good. Okay, listen. Government and law are nouns. A government makes the laws of the country. The word law means things that a person should and should not do in a country. For example, if you drink whiskey at school, you break a law. One of the laws in my country is not to drink whiskey or wine and drive. Let's practice. Okay. Does the government of your country make the laws of the country? Is the government of your country make the laws of the country? Yes, the
Yes,
government
the
of my
government
country
of my
makes
country
the laws of
makes
the
the
country.
law of the country.
Very good. Next, repeat. Heart.
Part.
Very good. Heart. Okay, listen. The word heart is a noun. For example, my heart is on the left side of my body. Let's practice. On which side of your body is your heart? On which side of your body is your heart? My heart
My
is on
heart
the left
is
side
on the left side
of my body.
of my body.
Very good. Next, repeat. Quickly,
Quickly,
slowly,
slowly,
adverb,
observe,
uh, thinker,
thinker,
writer.
writer.
Very good. Okay, listen. The word quick is an adjective, whereas the word quickly is an adverb. For example, he is a quick thinker. He thinks quickly. I am a slow writer. I write slowly. Let's practice. What's the difference between the words quick and quickly? What's the difference between the words quick and quickly? The difference
The
between
difference
the
between
words quick
the word
and quickly
quick and
is
quickly
that quick
is that
is an
quick
adjective,
is an adjective,
whereas quickly
whereas
is
quickly
an
is
adverb.
an adverb.
Adverb. Very good. Give me an example of the difference. Give me an example of the difference, please. He is a quick
He is
writer.
a quick writer.
He writes quickly.
He writes quickly.
Do you speak English quickly? Do you speak English quickly? No, I
No,
don't
I
speak
don't
English
speak
quickly,
English quickly,
but I speak it
but I speak
quickly
it
enough.
quickly enough.
Do people generally walk slowly when the weather is cold? Do people generally walk slowly when the weather is cold? No,
No,
people don't
people
generally
don't
walk
generally walk
slowly when the
slowly
weather
when
is
the
cold.
weather is
They walk
cold.
quickly.
They walk quickly.
Can you text as quickly as you can speak? Can you text as quickly as you can speak? No, I
No,
can't
I
text
can't
as
text
quickly as
as
I can
quickly
speak.
as I can speak.
I text more
I
slowly
text more
than
slowly
I speak.
than I speak.
Very good. Next, repeat. Deep.
Beat,
One more with the letter D. Deep.
deep,
Shallow.
shallow,
University.
university,
Very good. Okay, listen. Deep and shallow are adjectives. For example, the Mediterranean Sea is very deep. Pacific Ocean is very deep. The river Thames is shallow because it's only a river. Shallow is the opposite of deep. University is a noun. It is a place or a school where people study subjects deeply and thoroughly. For example, Tokyo University or Harvard University. Let's practice. What's the opposite of deep? What's the opposite of deep? The opposite
the
of deep
opposite of deep
is shallow.
is shallow.
Is the river Thames deeper than the Mediterranean Sea? Is the river Thames deeper than the Mediterranean Sea? No, the
No,
river
the
Thames
river
isn't
Thames
deeper,
is deeper,
isn't deeper
isn't
than
deeper
the
than the
Mediterranean Sea.
than the
Mediterranean,
Mediterranean
like Mediterranean Sea.
Mediterranean Sea.
It's shallower
It's shallower
than the
than the
Mediterranean Sea.
Mediterranean Sea.
Very good. Do people study subjects deeply at university? Do people study subjects deeply at university? Yes. People
Yes,
study
the people
subjects
study subjects
deeply at
deeply
university.
at university.
Very good. Next, repeat. Smoke,
Smoke,
cigarette,
cigarette,
ash,
ash,
ashtray.
ashtray.
Very good. Okay, listen. The word smoke is a verb. For example, I don't smoke. Cigarette is a noun. For example, my brother smokes 2 cigarettes a day. Ash and ashtray are also nouns. When people smoke, cigarettes make ash. We put the ash in an ashtray. Let's practice. Do you smoke? Do you smoke? Yes or no?
No,
I don't
I
smoke.
don't smoke.
Which person in your family smokes the most? Which person in your family smokes the most? Nobody?
No,
Nobody in
nobody
my family
in my family
smokes.
smokes.
How many? Oh no, like when people smoke, where do they put the ash? When people smoke, where do they put the ash? When people
When
smoke,
people smoke,
they put the
they
ash
put the ash
in an
in
ashtray.
an ashtray.
Very good. Okay, so now let's move on to our reading.
Yes,
Very good. So our reading is at stage 2, page
yes.
113. Last headword was today,
100.
yesterday, tomorrow. Start with the
Okay.
third question. What will tomorrow be?
Oh, okay.
Mhm,
What will tomorrow be? Tomorrow will be Friday.
mhm.
Uh, what will the day after tomorrow be? The day after tomorrow will be